tell us that he will appoint somebody before leaving. So he was the one he appointed before he left. So he appointed this. So this is my senior brother. So far as spiritual work and spiritual services are concerned, he is my senior brother. And at the same time, he's my master successor. It's like you have a father who has children and he made one the head of him. Yeah, so that is, he is called Master Bajit. He is an Indian. But if you look at the three, you see that all of them wear something on their head. They were the six. It's like the water, people, they have something you can identify them with. When they come, you know they are from there. So the third one, you see, tells you straight away. But this, he is from India. And the Indians, for them, they can do anything. It's different from the rest. So this is my Afro master. And he told me that the only teacher of soul is God. It was this word he said that made me follow. This single word he said, that is what made me know that he's a master I must follow. He said the only teacher of a soul is God. Why did he say this? He said that because in the master's work, they tell you that all the work is done inside you. And within you, the one there is God himself. Therefore, the physically will be giving you information, but that information is a means to an end. The information we share is a means to an end. It is when your inner doors are opened and you are able to go into your inner temple. That is when you meet the God within you and he takes over from a teacher or a master. And then he, the God in you, begin to impact you with inspiration. Therefore, you become an inspiration receiver. But it is through the portal of the masters that this attainment is reached. Because they will inspire you, guide you, give you information, teach you, tell you, make you understand yourself. Because this body, you have to understand it. The only person that goes into this body is the one who knows the body. If you don't know the body, like the way all else are moving in this world, you will never go in. But the moment you know your body and understand it, the doors will be open. So that's exactly what it is. So they are, as you see them, they are my inspiration, our teachers and masters. The middle, you see him and you know. I think you know the middle man. Don't you know the middle man? You don't know him? That is our first president in this country. Our first president in this country, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Why Dr. Kwame Nkrumah picture is in the altar? This is the greatest mystery that this country don't understand. And we want everybody who comes into this temple, now or in the future, should come and see this man's picture on the altar. And the reason is that Kwame Nkrumah is not an ordinary soul like ordinary president we have had. Nkrumah was a torchbearer for this continent. He bear the torch of freedom. So his soul was given that assignment, and he was to take the political path. If not, Nkrumah will also be like me, talking about spirituality. But because his soul was imparted with the knowledge to take the political path, to come and awake the black people, their political black consciousness and to fight for black freedom. And that is why you see him on the altar. Because if we don't acknowledge him, we do a great disappreciation. So we have to begin to venerate him. Even though Ghanaians, you move in the town, you see that they have venerated his statues, but nobody pay him any homage. They have no regard because they don't understand him. But at the spiritual circles where people know Nkrumah, they know what Nkrumah was. And I know now Mami Gracewood has his picture in her place in Boa. Yes. Because he's a great soul. That's all that I can say about him. That's why if you come here, you see his picture here. It's not because he's a politician, that's why he's here. It's because he is a great soul. And his internal need is to run through every generation in African continent. And I think that is what is happening in our continent today. Now everybody, all great speakers, they talk about him. Because he is a great soul. A selfless one who came into this world desiring for nothing, just the freedom of the people. That is his passion. He's not an ordinary. So you say you don't know him. I've given you a brief information about him. So that when you go to America and your people, you meet them and in case they talk about him, you two can have something to say. Yeah. Now, you can say another three great, powerful symbols. The symbol of the cross, the symbol of the sun, and the symbol of the yin yang. That one to provide deeper knowledge about this world. Deeper knowledge about this world. As I'm unfolding, the first thing I got the understanding about is that one. The yin and the yang. When I started medicine, that's where I got to understand that symbol over there. Because I was able to understand that this yin and yang is the life itself, and it's all inside each one of us. Each one of us possesses this. And this is what causes life generation within us. Because life cannot be if there is no true, powerful opposing force. So that is the true, powerful opposing force, the yin and yang, the positive and the negative, the light and the darkness. They are within us. They cause us to sleep, they cause us to awake, they cause us to do everything. They are within all of us. That's why we have 2 hands, 2 ears, eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils. Our mouth is up and down for purposes of energy generation and interaction. Our legs is the same. Everything, 2, 2, 2. So that is you over there. Now you come here. You see this. This one is the same like this. But the crops represent the earth. And behind it you see the rays of the sun. Represent the light, the energy. So why the cross of black, dark or black? It's because earth is inertia. It's inactive. It's gross. It's matter. But what is behind it is the life, is the light, is the energy, is the electric. So this penetrates this and activate life in it, and then you see many life come out of the Mother Earth. Many life, all of you, we are all included. Everything you see on Mother Earth was powered by that which you see behind it. then you see it alone over there. Why is it alone over there? It is alone over there because every day you see it alone passing. That is the life-giving Father who actually projects its energy every day for its children. Every day we travel on the life of mine. Anytime you see him passing from morning going down the evening, he's giving the earth energy, life. So if you see this signs here, that is what each one represent, why they are here. So that we can help our children to understand these concepts. So that people cannot take them for granted. Any child who understands those things, you can't tell him that God is a man with long beard, and he will believe it. Do you understand? But African children, they have been misled. So anytime we talk about God, they think that God is a long beard man. That's what African children think. So we have started, when children come to the temple, we teach them about these things, so that they will be able to understand what God really is. Now, I think this one, you know it, the one in the middle. That is you and your energy centers. So these are the things that constitute this altar. But if somebody don't know, and he passes and peek through windows and see these things, he would think that the guy is worshiping idol. That's the first impression you can carry. But everything that we have displayed on the altar have a significant meaning in life. The candles that we are burning, the candle. So that is it. But let me allow you if you have something to ask. The tree. Which tree? Is it tree of on the wall. The trees. Yeah, we bring the trees. The trees, in fact, the trees are representing the tree of life. Why life will always associate life to tree? Why do we associate life to tree also? We associate life to tree also because this energy over there, before it can create me and you, it needs this. That's why we say life is tree or tree of life. We have never said tree of life of stone. Have you heard of that before? We always say tree of life, isn't it? It's because the energy passes through the trees and provides service to all life. That's why we advocate that killing your food and consuming your food in a killing form is killing yourself. But if you want life to go to the trees provide you perfect life substances. So that is why thou shalt not kill. That is why that law becomes important. And you are not to step on others. One of the things that nature abhors is that no man should step on another to climb the ladder of life. You are not to step on another being to climb the ladder of life. So if you do that, you go against the greatest and more punishable natural law, killing something to uplift yourself. And so that's why you come here, we will let you understand this concept. But the meditation was created to receive Father God's energy from Mother Earth and make it available to us. And that is what feeds every life on the planet, including those in the rivers and the seas. Unless you are naturally designed to hunt. But if you are not naturally designed to hunt and you use artificial means to hunt, it means you are doing something against nature. then you give it to.
I'm just really concerned about what's the name of that science again?
Which one?
The yin yang?
That's the one there.
The yin
That's yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
Yes.
You say it's in us.
Yes, it's in you. It represents you.
Right, it represents basically what you're saying is that the two of part of me. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why you have two hands.
Because that's not the story I get on it. I get it represent half represent man, half represent woman.
Exactly.
But it could work like that too?
Yes, it also works like that. Polarity.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Every woman has a little man. Every woman has a little man in him. The woman is the black one. And you see that there is white in it.
Yes.
And then the man is the white.
Yeah.
And you see that there's a little black in the white. It means that every woman has a little man in him hair. And every man has a little woman in hair. That's what it is. Is that all your question? Is that all? Or you are reserving some for another time?
I'm just grateful to be here.
Okay, you are welcome.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Yeah. So we talk on social media. Today we are in real life. This is real life. Real life experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the questions and answer. It's a question. Okay.
Like 3 years ago, I used to do yoga. I used to meditation. I just said it once already in meeting meditation. That's the only way I could get myself into meditation.
Yeah.
Is by yoga.
Yeah.
I do yoga, then I would go into maybe a 15 minutes meditation. And a lot of people used to say they see the lights and stuff. But I never see lights unless I go into the sun. When I go into the sun, I will see the light, but just up to my throat. Up to the
third side.
Yes.
Throat.
I never go like here and
Okay.
yeah. So I want to know why is that? Why you don't go further?
If you are not going there, it means your more of your concentration energy is within the truth as you are saying. But you do more by lifting your concentration to the forehead first. First you have to penetrate because it goes like this and like this. Here it goes straight up. So when you are able to penetrate and go up, that's when you come to the top of your head. When you come to the top of your head, also you will know that you are there. Yes. Because always is like a hand is on you. When you are the top is open. It will always feel like a hand on you. It means your crown chakra is open. So by all means you get it, don't be afraid.
Yes. I only get the light to
Oh, you get
the
it.
sun.
Uh-huh.
I never get it like when I'm indoor. But I do see like when I'm indoor, I see things.
Okay.
I see people, I see shadows, I hear things talking.
Yes.
But I get the light when I'm doing it in the sun.
That
it's
is
very beautiful.
Yeah, because you are clairvoyant and you haven't developed the full potential of your clairvoyant. Like you are. Yes, you are. So I know as you are working on yourself slowly, the full potential of your clairvoyant will open. Yes. But I know as you see things, you are not afraid. If you are not afraid, then everything will be okay. It takes only fear to bring you down. So once you are not afraid, it means you can go up. Yeah, because there are people, they get afraid and they started running away shouting.
I'm afraid of physical.
You are afraid of?
Physical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is that?
Yes. Why you are afraid of the physical is because everything in this world frightens your soul. Frightens your soul. Because there is more wickedness here than there. So psychologically, you are living with a certain psychological impression that this world is not the best place. And this is playing a low tone within your subconscious mind. That is why you are asking me why.
Yeah.
If it is playing a louder tone, you won't ask because you'll be completely understanding why it is like that. But because it's playing a low tone, you are always scared about life here. And you are not the only person who is like that. Every mad soul, when he is on earth, is afraid of this world. Because this world is a prison yard. That's the truth. The world is a prison yard. In fact, the world is the hell where we have come. So a soul that says that, as for me, I am not afraid of anything here. That soul is known as an airbound soul. It takes only an airbound soul to see that I'm not afraid of the physical. But all souls that know they are genuine, when they reach their here, they are afraid of the physical. And that fear is what prepares them to seek for higher attainment. So that is your propelling system. Yes. To seek for higher attainment. Because if you are comfortable here, you will seek for higher divinity. Yes. That's right. So if I take more, let me ask a whole lot, which I will share it for you. So when you go, you buy a cream, you add it to the cream, then you apply it. You buy a cream, you can be either a machine or something, then you add it to the cream, then you apply. What it does, we have described them on the label. So when you apply them well, you see the wonderful result of it. In fact, it does wonders. That one I have to tell you.
Thank you.
If you apply it well,
Yes.
you see wonders coming with it. Yeah. So that's my gift from you.
Thank you.
My last one is this one. This one I know you will have to take it to when you are going back. This is African herbs that are used to preserving food.
Okay.
It's a food, natural food preservative. So that's why they are you have to take it.
You just put it in water and mix it in drink.
Yes, you mix it. Water.
Okay.
Water
Like a
you use.
protein.
Yeah, you use for any food. You mix it. Either you are